Hello and welcome to MLC TV News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluent state of Nigeria. I am Morno Balawu with first a look at the top headlines. Governor YAHAYA BELLO releases Monarch from detention after 1 month. Committee develops standard curriculum for NSCDC training schools. IMF approves $1.3 billion loan to Zambia to reduce poverty. And in sports, Nigerian football system needs change for the game to progress. EMERUWA. And now the news in detail. The governor of Kogi State, YAHAYA BELLO, has freed the paramount ruler of Ajakuta and Ohi of Egayi, His Royal Highness Musa Isa Achuja, from police detention where he spent 1 month. The ruler was released early in the day as the Achujas have taken to Facebook to rejoice over their father's return. Recall that the governor had the monarch detained and the chairman of Ajakuta local government area queried following an attack by gunmen in the council that left 8 security personnel dead. Governor Bello would later convene a security meeting with the heads of security agencies, chairmen of local government areas, and paramount traditional rulers, explaining why he had the Egayi monarch in detention and refused bail. Bello said prior to the attack he had received security intelligence reports which indicted the monarch, and he cautioned him. Bello said he was not going to let anybody stain the success he has recorded in securing the state. The governor then cautioned against attempts to bail the monarch out of detention. Ogun State government has assured of its cooperation and support for the federal government's skill acquisition scheme, Project TMAX, a technical and vocational education and training TVET program aimed at lifting 100 million Nigerians out of poverty by 2030. The state's deputy governor, Engineer Neomot Salako Oyedele, gave the assurance on Wednesday while receiving the Project TMAX team led by the Senior Special Assistant SSA to the President Muhammadu Buhari on education intervention, Fela Bank Olemo. Salako Oyedele, who stood in for the governor, Dakwa Abiodun, explained that Ogun State has become attractive for training programs like the TMAX project owing to the various policies introduced by Dakwa Abiodun-led administration, which has also played a critical role at making the state attractive to investors.
I've been told that the project is starting in September, and the portal where people will be registering will open tomorrow on the 1st of September. And I see this opportunity to call on all our youth in Ogun State who are desirous of learning one of these 16 trades that are going to be part of this scheme to register on this so that they can have an opportunity to be one of the 2,000 lucky beneficiaries who will be able to train under this scheme. As of now, I understand that about 27 different people have been screened as potential training centers, and this is in addition to all the government training colleges across the state which will also be hosting this training. And this means that people will have the opportunity to train not too far from their area of domicile. So it's not domicile just in the capital or in 2 or 3 cities, but we are going to, I think, about 8 locations across the state, and people will have relatively easy access in their respective areas.
She further said a lot of investment has gone into infrastructural development, with major construction of roads embarked upon in industrial areas. The Ministerial Committee set up to develop a standard curriculum for the NSCDC training schools across the country for career progression and better service delivery has submitted the proposed curriculum to the Minister of Interior, Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola, in Abuja. Presenting the 16-man committee members to the Minister of Interior and the Civil Defense, Correctional, Fire and Immigration Board, CDC-FIB, the Commandant General, NSCDC, Ahmed Abubakar Audi, explained the committee was made up of retired senior officers from the police, military, correctional service, NSCDC, university lecturers, lawyers, amongst others. The chairman of the committee, Professor Suleiman Mohammed, who is also the Vice-Chancellor of Nasser State University, alongside other committee members, presented the curriculum and survey report to the Minister of Interior, Rauf Aregbesola, after 8 weeks of intensive brainstorming. Chairman of the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners, Mustafa Mubidiyu, on Wednesday in Abuja said the master plan of the FCT has been heavily distorted. Mubidiyu said the FCT has reduced to the shape of an amoeba where people build without proper planning.
Urban growth and city expansion, increased socio-economic inequalities, weak urban planning and management institutions in the area. Global South cities such as in Nigeria are faced with a wide range of social, economic, and environmental challenges. This amplifies the need for cities in such countries to develop optimally and strengthen their systems for achieving sustainable urban development outcomes. To address the myriad of growing urban challenges, Abuja, like many other Nigerian cities, require an efficient, credible, and equitable system of urban governance. The ability to draw contextually relevant lessons from good urban governance practices from exemplary cities requires that urban management and governance in Abuja take place within an understanding of the crucial factors that are shaping the socio-spatial aspects of cities and institutional structures.
According to him, the Abuja Master Plan is overdue for review, otherwise it will become one of the worst cities in Africa. He said the authorities of the FCT have completely lost the original concept of the city, which was designed to be one of the best in the world. The Academic Staff Union of Universities has said the union is open to the Progressives Governors Forum's offer to take over negotiations aimed at ending the ongoing strike if it will be sincere. The union's national vice president, Dr. Christopher Pinwuna, disclosed this on Wednesday. It was reported that the PGF chairman, who also is the Kebbi State Governor, Abubakar Bagudu, had on Tuesday said the forum would like to take over the negotiations when he led his colleagues on a visit to the President Muhammadu Buhari at the presidential villa in Abuja. The federal government's refusal to sign the demands of ASU and the last negotiation meeting, which ended in a deadlock, made the union declare a total indefinite strike on Monday. Pinwuna said the governors, have not informed us, they have not reached out to us to tell us this, but the issue of education concerns every Nigerian. So there is nothing wrong for them to show interest so that this matter is settled in the best interest of the country and in our best interest and everyone interested in education. They should be concerned as Nigerians because they have been elected to office to solve problems. Corroborating Pinwuna, University of Lagos ASU chairman Dr. Dele Ashiru said it is a welcome development if they have the mandate of the federal government to negotiate on its behalf. The challenge we have is the government's insincerity. It sets up the Babalakin Committee, Jubril team, Nimi Briggs now, yet all the reports were kicked out. If they will negotiate and eventually sign whatever is renegotiated, our union is open to interventions from all well-meaning Nigerians, including the governors. The Lagos State Traffic Management Authority has sought to collaborate with the Public Complaints Commission for Sustainable Peace in the state. The General Manager of LATSMA, Bolaji Oriegba, made this call on Wednesday during a courtesy visit of the Commission to LATSMA headquarters in Oshodi, Lagos State. This was contained in a statement by LATSMA's Director, Public Affairs Unit, Adebayo Taufik, on Thursday. Oriegba said, "We are ready to cooperate with the Commission. during investigation on complaints from the public and information sharing where necessary. During his presentation, the Commissioner of Public Complaints Commission, Hafiz Adekunle Odunewu, said the Commission aims at correcting administrative anomalies in the discharge of public functions as they affect the citizens and residents between persons to persons, especially on administrative procedure that can cause injustice within the administrative jurisdiction. He commended the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASTMA, for effectively discharging its statutory responsibilities. We'll go on a short break. We'll be right back. Please do stay with us.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Congratulatory messages have flooded all various social media handles and blogs, all for the man born today, the 1st of September. A man described as a leader par excellence. He is Alhaji Jibril Momo, the Kogi State Accountant General. From the desk of the Deputy Governor of Kogi State, Dr. Edward Onoja warmly greets the State Accountant General, Alhaji Jibril Momo, on the occasion of his birthday celebration. In a statement signed by his Chief Press Secretary, Promise Emmanuel Onoja describes Alhaji Jibril Momo as a cerebral administrator, saying his financial expertise and intellectual dexterity have remained exemplary. He acknowledges the celebrant's uncommon insight, vision, and sense of patriotism towards the stability and development of Kogi State, urging him to remain steadfast in sheer hard work and commitment to excellence. From the Chief of Staff to Kogi State Governor Abdulkarim Muhammad Jamiu Asuku, who felicitated with him on the occasion of his birthday, described him as a man of impeccable character. The Chief of Staff lauded Jibril Momo for being a strong pillar of the New Direction government right from its conception to date, adding that he has never wavered on his belief in the leadership of their principal, Governor YAHAYA Bello. From the Commissioner for Finance, Budget and Economic Planning and the Chairman Forum of Commissioners, Asiwaju Asiru Idris, celebrated Alhaji Jibril Momo, calling him a friend with unparalleled reliability, a seasoned accountant, scrupulous administrator, and a compassionate leader who is recklessly committed to the service of his people. He is indeed a rare gem and role model to those who had dreams of becoming an impact maker, because the celebrant symbolizes same. In his words, AG, as fondly called, is a progressive to the core and a loyal soldier of Governor YAHAYA Bello's political school of thought, where the people come first in the scheme of things. He is intellectually grounded, empathy-filled, simple, cosmopolitan, dependable, humble, forthright and forward-looking. The Kogi State Commissioner for Solid Minerals and Natural Resources, Engineer Bashiru Gegu, congratulated him and described Jibril Momo as a friend with unparalleled reliability, a seasoned accountant, a seasoned administrator, and a compassionate leader who is recklessly committed to the service of his people. The APC Kogi Central Senatorial candidate in the forthcoming election, Abubakar Ohere, celebrate him, said he is a true ambassador of Kogi State. A major pillar of support to Governor YAHAYA Bello's administration, his commitment, loyalty, and track records made him worthy of emulation. He called him a seasoned administrator, icon, and technocrat who has used his skills and positions in different capacities for the growth of Kogi State. And from the Commissioner for Commerce and Industry, Gabriel Olofu, wishes him a happy birthday, described him as an epitome of humility, intelligence, excellent manager of sensitive resources of the state. He commends the expertise he always displays in the discharge of his duties and his immense contribution to the success story of this administration. He prayed to the Almighty God to keep, bless, and grant the desires of his heart. The Executive Chairman of Kogi State Mineral Resources Development Agency, Hasiya Tuzavize Suleiman, thanked him for his uncommon leadership and, on a personal level, mentorship through the years. She said he has been a fantastic role model for all and his impact will forever be felt by many. His work and achievements have been of immense value to Kogi State, and they are proud of all he has achieved and will continue to achieve. And to the Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Electronic Media, Avoy Unwogo, celebrated the man described with a coat of many colors. She said Alhaji Jibril Momo is a man with dignity and integrity, whose antecedents have been proven through his professionalism. She said his style of dealing with people at all levels with humility and calmness stands him out, and his sense of judgment on any matter cannot be ignored. He is a leader with a listening ear. And from the Chief Press Secretary Onogo Mohammed celebrates him and calls him a quintessential accountant, unassuming and compassionate leader, a man with endless resilience and an immeasurable level of tolerance. And those are the few messages we could read out for you. We still have numerous greetings across all social media handles. And from the entire staff and management of MLC TV, we join the host of others to celebrate you. It is our prayers that Almighty God will continue to protect you and grant you good health, heart's desires, and long life.
Glad to have you back from the break. And now to stories in politics. National Chairman of the People's Democratic Party, YAHAYA, has said that he isn't worried about the calls for his resignation, saying the proponents of such moves are youngsters who do not have a grasp of the goals of the party when it was formed. Ayu said he would not allow anyone to destabilize the party, noting that PDP members and stakeholders elected him based on laid-down rules of the main opposition party. In an interview with the BBC Hausa service, the national chairman pointed out that even if there would be another election, those calling for his resignation would not be replacing him. Reports had it that the camp of the Rivers State Governor, Nyesom Wike, has been calling for the resignation of Ayu as a condition to mend the fractured relationship between the governor and the PDP's presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar. The relationship between Atiku and Wike worsened a few months ago after the PDP presidential primary, which was won by the former president. Ayu said, "I was voted as PDP chairman for 4-year tenure. I'm yet to complete a year. Atiku's victory doesn't affect the chairman's position. I won my election based on our party's constitution." And now to stories in crime. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has arrested the Speaker of the Ogun State House of Olakunle Olomo. He was arrested around 9 a.m. on Thursday at the Muritala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos. Protection, Akeredolu knocks federal government for permitting non-state actors to bear arms. Sources told Channels Television's judiciary correspondent, Shola Shoyele, that he was picked up by the officials of the EFCC to answer questions bordering on alleged financial crimes. The leadership of the commission has kept mum over the arrest, but they are expected to issue a statement shortly. But a source within the commission admitted that the Ogun State Speaker had been invited by the EFCC several times but failed to honor the invitations. Lomo has been taken to the EFCC's Lagos office for further questioning. And now to news on the foreign scene. An oil tanker ran aground in Egypt's Suez Canal on Wednesday night, briefly blocking a section of the canal and clogging maritime traffic. Traffic resumed hours later after the Singapore-flagged vessel Affinity 5 was refloated by tugboats. The incident was caused by a technical fault to the ship's radar that resulted in the loss of control, the Suez Canal Authority said. The Suez Canal is a vital waterway that connects the Mediterranean and the Red Sea and sees over 10% of the world's maritime trade. Last year, a huge container ship, the Ever Given, ran around after becoming wedged diagonally on the channel. For about a week, the stranded vessel became a source of worry and frustration for the global shipping industry before it was freed. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, has approved $1.3 billion loan to Zambia. It said it would help Zambia restore economic stability and foster higher and more inclusive growth. The fund said Zambia was dealing with years of economic mismanagement and its growth rates were too low to tackle poverty, inequality and malnutrition. In return, Zambia will have to tackle corruption, eliminate field subsidies and make agricultural subsidies more efficient. And in sports, let's now join Jonah Malik for the sports update.
And on sports updates, Head of Safety and Security Department, Confederation of African Football, Dr. Christian EMERUWA says the Nigerian football system needs an immediate change for the game to progress in the country. EMERUWA, one of the contenders for the Nigerian Football Federation presidency at next month's poll in Benin City, stated this at a press conference in Lagos on Wednesday. He also lamented the poor financial state of the NFF. He cited corruption and nepotism as clogs in the wheels of the progress of Nigerian football that needed to be eradicated. On why he was contesting for the NFF presidency, EMERUWA stated, "I don't want to run a local Nigerian federation. I want to run a federation that will compete with the best in the world, and now is the time." And still on sport, Andy Murray overcame a confident start by young American wildcard Emilio Nava to reach the US Open third round for the first time since 2016. Britain's Andy Murray missed chances before losing a long first set but fought back to win 5-7, 6-3, 6-1, 6-0 in New York. The 35-year-old, who plays Italian 13th seeded Matteo Berrettini next, is joined in the last 32 by Jack Draper after the Briton stunned Felix Auger-Aliassime. Draper 20 beats the Canadian 6-seeded 6-4, 6-4, 6-4 in impressive fashion. But compatriot Harriet Dart was unable to seal her place in the next round after losing 6-4, 6-0 to Hungary Dalma Galfi. Cameron Norrie and Dan Evans could also move into the men's third round on Thursday. Serena Williams showed she has no intention of ending her singles career without a fight after beating second seed Annette Kontaveit on another remarkable night at the US Open. Williams, ranked 605th and turning 41 next month, won 7-6, 7-4, 2-6, 6-2 to stun the Estonian in the New York. The American recently announced her intention to retire after her home major and is now into the third round. Williams will play Australia Alja Tomljanovic next week Friday. And that's sports update on MLC TV News. I am Malik Jonah reporting. Back to Ajakuta for more stories.
Thanks, Jonah, for the update. And over to Matthias Ayodeji Peter for the entertainment update.
On entertainment news today, fast-rising singer Ugbekele David Osemeke, popularly known as Boy Spice, recently got harassed by some police officers. The Maven signing speedily launched an IG video which captured some unfriendly moments between him and the security agents. In one of the videos, Boy Spice avowed that the policeman ordered him to turn off his inner lights, and in agitation, he refused while claiming that he is not comfortable with the lights being off, as he wanted to see everything that was going on. The police officer also forced himself into the car and subsequently removed the key while the vehicle was still in motion. At a point in the video, there seemed to be a scuffle as Boy Spice was heard screaming against his phone being seized by the police officer before the live session went off. This is not the first time Nigerian celebrities have come out to express their ugly ordeals in the hands of the Nigerian police. Still on entertainment news from Africa, the organizers of the Big Brother Naija BB Naija Season 7 have clarified the eviction of Amaka from the reality show. Amaka Andoyin had 6 nominations from housemates during the nomination process. However, Amaka was only evicted, which had fans querying the decision. In a post via its verified Twitter page, the organizers, after Amaka's eviction, said Deji's nomination of Doyin and Emes did not count because he is a fake housemate. According to Biggie, riders Rachel and Chizzy cannot be nominated and cannot put any housemate up for eviction. Recall that housemates in a twist on Monday were told to nominate 2 housemates each for immediate eviction that night. And that is all on entertainment news today. My name is Matthias Ayodeji Peter, reporting for MLC TV News.
Thank you, Matthias, for the update. And that is the size of our package today. Join us tomorrow at the same hour to watch our news as we give you updates on happenings within and across the globe. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Monarch TV, like and follow our Facebook page, MLC TV, Instagram, MLC TV 2021, Twitter at MLC TV 1. For your event coverage, information, contribution, advert and sponsorship, please call any of our numbers now displaying on your screen. Join us Friday and Saturday to watch our special programs. It's Monarch TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. I am Mono Balagugu. Please continue to be your brother's keeper to build a united and peaceful society together.